But I just decided to slip back into where I was yesterday. I was going to go to a different spot, but we've had a bit of rain. A heap of cultivation had to drive across, so thought I'd come down this way again. Just hit a good black and white boar there, right on first light. Couldn't tell it. I dare you'll even see it on the video. Sounded good. That's about all I got to go off. So hopefully I can turn him up back there in the grass and finish up here. Half handy boar out there with a heap of suckers. There's a fair few back up where they were yesterday, so I'm going to head up there. Another boar out here. Again, I don't know how big he is, eh? Not a bad sized pig, but I just don't know if he's got much age to him. Keep pushing up. There was more in this corner where a couple of bigger fellas were yesterday, so I can't see nothing. I might come back to him. Big boar up there. He could be that big fella I was trying to get around yesterday, I reckon. This fella out here ain't a bad pig either, don't worry. I'll have a crack at this fella up here. Here's this old boar here. I don't know if it's the same one or not. I better get ready. Going down. That worked out good. Right as I got here, he was leaving, so they're out of here early this morning. I thought, given that it was raining, they might have stuck around a bit, but they might not like me giving them the shits yesterday either. That arrow just punched through that boar. He definitely had a little bit going on. This other boar was still out in the middle of this crop here, eh? I was hoping that old skinny toothy bastard might have been poking around out there, eh? But not to be, that I can see anyway. Looks to be a half handy boar. Out here in the grass, he's pretty hard to see. The grass he's in's long, eh? So make my way over there and yeah, might be able to get an arrow into him hopefully. We'll see how we get on. Here's this pig, still hard to tell how good he is, but I'm just going to have a crack at him and see how we get on. Not feeding much. Might take a bit of getting here, but anyway, we'll have a go at it. Oi. Well, I put a pretty good arrow in that boar. He's gone down into this grass here. So I'm going to go back, see what pigs are still on this crop, and then I'll drive down here and start the process of trying to find this fella. I really don't like me chances in that shit, but you never know. Given the grass is wet, I'll have no hope of finding blood, but let's walk just the edge of it here where I seen him going. Yeah, hopefully. Well, pretty glad I did come. Look, that boar only just right where he popped in there, he'd gone down. So only young. Hey, one little look. Can't get me broadhead out. I'm gonna have to go get a knife anyway. A bad boar. He made it a fair way across there, considering where I pumped him there. It's gone into that opposite side leg. But when I say a fair way, he's probably made 100. I wouldn't say it's too far up. Not a bad little chunk. There's another boar there going off up the side of the hill here, probably similar. So, good stuff. We'll go see what's on this crop and see, have a look at that first boar I shot, or the second boar. Hopefully find this first one I shot there right on first light. Yeah, I don't like my chance. I didn't like my chance of finding this one, but once you get in here, the grass isn't that thick. Anyway, good stuff. Hard to see, there's one boar out here. He doesn't look too bad. He's right in the middle. I might lead him for a bit, go up, have a look at this boar I just shot, and see if he starts making his way back this way. Well, impatience got me. I'm going to walk out. Hopefully use the lay of the land there. That little ditch he's in, I might be able to get within 30, 35 or something of him maybe. See if we can't slip an arrow in here. Starting to look like she could come in and piss down rain here in a minute. So. Not that I'll melt when I get wet, but I don't really want to get too wet, eh? Well, I'm just looking for my arrow out of that boar. He did step forward a little bit right as that shot broke, but he's only gone just in the thistles there, sort of 40, 50 yards, and he's laid down. He was pretty wobbly, so I reckon the job's done. I'll just give him a second, see if I can find this arrow. Boar I just shot. Rough little bastard. He's got scars all over him from bluing there last night and over the last few days. I've hit him back here. Must have got lucky, and I don't know, I'd say I'm back too far. I must have got that artery in under the spine there, but he hadn't gone too far. So have a little sharp set of hooks on him. He's only pretty young, I think. But yeah, good stuff. We're going to have a look at this bigger fella. Right, well, here's that bigger boar I shot. Turns out he's only a big baby too, but look at him. He's gone a bit stiff. Definitely the biggest of them, I reckon. I reckon he was a boar I could see there yesterday. Yeah, whacked him down there. He's probably made 50 yards uphill. He's not a bad hog. Yeah, just nothing in the way of teeth. That's how we got passed up yesterday. Well, them other ones were there, but anyway, still pretty stoked. Still got, hopefully find this black and white boar down here. I was right, like I say, right on first light, but he looked, from what I could tell, looked like he had big curled up lips, but yeah, don't quote me on that, but we'll go and see. The shot sounded alright. But yeah, who knows, he took off into that grass, so who knows where he is. But yeah, another boar down, good stuff. Well, you wouldn't believe it, but I found him. Yeah, good. Not a bad pig either. Not a bad pig at all, to be honest. Oh. I thought he had big curled up lips. I could barely make it out, but they did look alright. He's a cracker. Good stuff. I shot him just here, and there's a fence there. But I didn't hear him hit the fence. I was nearly convinced he didn't come through that fence, but he surely did. What a hog he is. Righto. Well, here's that first boar I ended up nailing this morning. Yeah, I didn't even turn the camera on because I didn't want him to see the light more than anything, but if it was that dark, I don't think you would have seen anything. As it was, I could only, just as I was coming on the paddock, I could make him out there. And yeah, because it was hard to tell, but through the knockies he looked like he had big curled up lips, so he's not that big of a pig, he's got no tail. Just the old scrub monster, eh? But not a bad way to start a morning and end a morning, especially by finding him. So anyway, on that note, I reckon I'll probably wrap this year up. So if you've watched this far along, yeah, definitely appreciate it. So plenty of people comment. I don't get back to all of them. I've been pretty busy this year. I missed a fair few weeks of posting. That's why I thought I'd get in and have a bit of a crack this last week. But yeah, unfortunately work gets in the way every now and then, and family life and whatever else got going on. But yeah, everyone that stuck around and watched, and mainly all positive comments, a few negative ones, which doesn't really blow dust off me either. I'm pretty thick skinned when it comes to that sort of shit, so they always seem to keep watching. No, they whinge and whine every week, but they always seem to still be there, so I must do something right. But yeah, and a big thanks to all the boys and businesses that have helped me out. Bowhunting only, they've been a huge part of the last few years for me, really. You know, they've looked after me to no end, so definitely got to give them boys a big shout out. And those boys have got the new Hoyts sitting in store there. I don't know whether they got the new Matthews yet. I got a feeling they could have, but I know they definitely got some RX10s and some AX3s sitting there ready to go. So yeah, if you want to buy yourself a new weapon for Christmas, get onto them boys and they'll get you sorted out. Terra Firma with the Gladius broadheads, that's I think the third year I've used them. But yeah, proof's in the pudding there. I don't know how many critters I've shot with them now, hundreds really, so still haven't snapped one. They're a tough head now. They got that new sharpening, pull through sharpener out for them. It's definitely made them a good head, a well priced head too. Like, I know a lot of people were struggling to sharpen them a little bit, yeah, but with that pull through sharpener, yeah, you can't say no to it. So big thanks to those boys, and yeah, all Spiker and Crispy Boots and whoever else is in there that I'm missing. There's probably someone, but yeah, appreciate everything. So anyway, I'll keep filming a few. I don't know when I'll come back, probably be towards the end of January. I'll try and get a few filmed and load it up and then get rolling, and yeah, hopefully get a few more hogs. And wouldn't mind trying to get a trip in out west over Chrissy here. And yeah, I'm keen on chasing a velvet buck. I've been saying it for years, but this year I'm probably going to get in and have work permitting, get in and have a proper crack, and yeah, hopefully get a big dog on the ground. So anyway, thanks to everyone, and have a safe Chrissy and New Year, and make sure you drink plenty of beer, eh? Cheers.